So I realized that I misspoke in the previous episode and mentioned that I would be streaming something from this. But then I remembered it's no longer daily content season, and that means rather than focusing on putting a video up and doing a stream on the same day, I'm focusing more on how I'm presenting the content than when I get it out. Which, long story short, I've decided to upload both of these parts on the same day to make up for misspeaking about my plans. But we've gone through a few changes since the last part. I have leveled up twice. I have done all kinds of exploring in the Barrow Downs. And I'm ready to move on to the next part of Bingo Boffin. We also have a new outfit, kind of new. We got most of this outfit from the Yule Festival. And I just needed a good pair of shoes for it. But I didn't have a good pair of shoes for it until I was questing in the Barrow Downs. It's a little different from our fancier one, but I feel like it's more of like an exploring, questing type outfit. And it's obviously not my gear outfit. I don't love my gear outfit, but I have good gear. At least I hope I do. I think I have good gear. Who knows? Let's jump in.
My feet are ready to once again set forth on the road.
Turn the volume up because I was doing something else in between and I forgot. Hopefully it's not too loud. Or too quiet. Sometimes it's been a bit of both. So I'm gonna hop on Tiny, but I'm gonna hitch a ride to Adzo's camp. I did all sorts of Adzo's camp questing, North Barrow Downs questing, South Barrow Downs questing. I did a couple bounties. I have quite a few loot boxes. I have a lot more space in my inventory, so I might actually be turning in tasks again. I think I had some mail earlier, but I have checked it since I got that. Oh, no. Stable master's over there, right? Yes? No? Question mark? No, I was going the right way. I think. Now I don't know where I've gone. Yeah, the stable master is like way back here, maybe. Nothing wrong with a little exploring. Seeing different areas in Buckland.
How do you do?
Yep. Adzo's camp. I didn't do anything in the Great Barrow because I have never really used the instance finder before, and I felt like I probably shouldn't do it by myself, but I also wasn't sure about joining any existing groups. I will probably look into that a little bit more for if it ever comes up during the epic quests, but for side questing, I probably won't use it, at least not for my playthrough. It's funny how long I've played this game and I still don't know a lot of features that have existed for a long time. I'm still learning. I think that's one reason why I start over a lot in my personal playtime. Is because I go, man, I've learned something that would have been so great to know a lot earlier on. Maybe I should employ that knowledge on a new tune. But then I lose interest, and then I want to start over again when I gain interest again later. It's a mess. It's a whole mess. But I'm having fun. I think that's the most important part, is that I'm having fun and you're having fun. I can only speak for myself. But I hope you're having fun too. Man, Etzo's camp is really far away from Buckland. This is a long stable master ride. Sometimes when I'm playing, I have moments like that where I'm like, man, Middle Earth is huge. And then other times I'm like, wow, this is a small game. It's interesting to try to balance, like, what you know from Middle Earth from the books, if you do know anything of Middle Earth from the books, with, like, because the movies are expedited, obviously, just to tell the story without having days and days in between stuff happening, or even weeks. But the game world is a little more in between. You know, there's passage of time, and people kind of talk to you as if you've been gone for so long when you come back to a different quest area. But sometimes it's like, I was here 5 minutes ago, and it's still the same day in the, like, you know, day to night cycle. So it's kind of funny to see the way, like, the day to night cycle interacts with the world with real time. Now, I do believe that we're kind of going to breeze through Breetown on this quest, which means I'll have to backtrack when I'm questing later, but that's okay. It's funny, look how small Tiny is compared to this horse. That's got to be a bigger than normal horse, right? No, that one's the same size too. Wow, ponies really are small.
This Milo fellow seems to be perfectly friendly. Bingo should experience the finest tavern in all of the Breland.
I just noticed that they have the same voice. So, before we head into the tavern, I'm going to
Greetings.
grab him and check out what Bert has.
Oh, I have many fine items on offer.
Do I want to get everything? Let me come in here and check my vault, and that'll tell me whether or not I want to get everything. So I do have Bingo's hat rack. I have a lot of stuff, interestingly enough. Guess maybe I should put those away with those if I'm keeping them in here. Also, I think I want to grab that, but maybe not use it. No, because I'm not going to do that. But I do have Bingo's hat rack. And I should put these away so that I have more space. I might have to take some things out. Not quite. We'll see. I want to double check while I'm here how many Latra points. I had 10 when we started this morning, so I'm kind of killing it. But let's head back outside and grab some of the stuff that Bert has. Probably all of it. I don't see why I wouldn't just grab it to have it. I don't know if on my other characters if I got all of this stuff, but it seems silly not to. I think I'll grab that and that.
I've collected many fine items during my travels.
Then I'll hop on Tiny. I think by the next episode I might have a horse because I have plenty of gold and silver and copper, which I really only need the silver and the copper. Oh, let me put those big items away and then we can move on. Is that a crafting quest? Is it? No? No? I guess I'll get it when I come back. Maybe. Who knows? This is a bit of a detour here. But I think it's necessary. Because I don't want to have to double back too much from here on out.
Greetings, friend.
But I will have to a little bit. Okay. So I've got room for exactly one more item. She doesn't have any dye in here, does she? No. Is there anything in here? No. At some point, either when I break down and spend money, or if someday I've earned enough Lotro points, I'm gonna get more inventory space and maybe like access to my wardrobe if I can. The wardrobe might only be VIP subscriber, though. There is... I think I want to turn this in while we're here. And I might also pop... Not that one. Maybe that one. I don't know. Where is it? Introduction. Yeah, we'll do some little Breetown detour type stuff. Nothing major. Okay, we are not going to grab the epic quest from him. So a lot of people with the last name Leafcutter, interestingly enough. Why are there 2 bingo boffins? Funky.
Have some food and have some drink and sing a song or 3.
Okay, so we're gonna eat. Not on the table. But what choice do I have? So we've got large platters of food. Lots of ale. This reminds me of the eating contest at the Yule Festival, which I was not good at or successful at. Excuse me. I can't get to the food. Help. I'll sing to the food and sing to Milo and sing to Bingo.
More food, more drink, and more song.
I'm surprised we would start with the large platter of food and then move to the small platter. I've never really thought about it when I've done this quest before. Ladies, can I please? And we will once again sing to the food and then to Bingo.
Can you be sure that Barlaman is paid for our food and drink?
She kind of looks cool in her outfit when she's walking. She looks cool when she's running too, but she looks tough. Oh, Bingo's dancing on the table now.
There you are. Bingo was asking around for you.
I guess we're both dancing on the table. We're gonna tip Barlaman well for hosting us. Oops. And now Bingo's gone.
Bingo said he was feeling poorly and went outside to get some air.
The first time I ever did this quest, I thought Milo was a troublemaker. Well, more of a troublemaker than he is, I should say. Here's Bingo. Definitely not feeling well. Hello?
I do not feel very well. This may have been a poor idea.
So now we're passing through on into, I believe this should be, one of these should be a crafting quest, I thought.
Stay and have some tea.
His I can't take.
Might I have a word with you?
So I will have to come back and do that one as well. Well, hold on. I have enough eggs and onions. And I have some cups of spring barley flour, but I think I need a bit more. So I will come back and do that one afterward. Oh, they're putting on a play. Fun. Crafting is too long of a detour for a Bingo Boffin episode. Oh, I'm not taking any housing quests. Thank you. But I will turn this one
How can I be
in.
of service?
Ooh. There's something else I'll do when I come back to do that crafting quest. A lot of my characters on this account, I started their crafting vocations before the crafting update. So they have the old vocation builds. Or profession builds, rather. I might come back and do those after too, since I am coming back. I have to
How can I be of service?
go back and customize some of them. I think some of them I'm gonna keep them the same because I tried to balance who had what, so everyone had a different profession. But for some of my more main characters, I want to give them, I want to do farmer, cook, forester, so that I can get wood for the campfire kits. Which I don't actually need, but they give me crafting XP. 'Cause now that I have this one, and you can use this one for cooking. So I'm going to hitch a ride to the Breland homesteads, and then I will take Tiny the rest of the way. I do this a lot. I want to turn in the skirmish camp. It's okay. We have enough to turn this in.
What do you need? Stay a moment.
Nope. I'm not doing any skirmish questing. Thank you. There are some things where it's like, I know I should utilize that part of the game, and I don't. But there are also parts where it's like, I just don't want to utilize that part. That's not how I want to play. And I think that Lotro is one of the games that's good about, like, kind of letting you cherry pick what you want to do. Especially when they added the on-ramp system to the epic quests where you could kind of start the epic quests from certain points, not necessarily having had to do all of them up to that point. It's not for every book or every chapter, but there are certain parts where you can like level how you want to and then step back into the epic quest and skip a whole chunk, or I guess maybe get over leveled or something. I'm gonna try to catch this one correctly and dismount before we turn off the main road. That way we don't have to do too much backtracking. I think it's right here. Nope, I was wrong. Maybe I'm wrong and it's right along the road, like right there or something. I'll just be ready either way. If we do a full 90-degree turn, I'll hop right off. Yeah. No need to go all the way out of our way. Pretty soon I will get back to questing in the Lone Lands as well, because I technically haven't actually finished Before the Shadow. It's just been a while because I've been trying to level the character I used for that as well. I think now that I've really gotten past the starting areas with both of these characters that I've been sort of maining, it's definitely gotten easier to level again. Part of it was that I was deed grinding for points, so that I wasn't exactly leveling when I was doing that, because it didn't offer a lot of XP in the starting areas. But I did earn quite a few points, and also spent quite a few points as well. I think my next point goal is going to be a universal toolkit for this character, because I believe I have one on Shealados. I might have one on my true main, who I have not played in a long time. In fact, I think it's been quite possibly over a year, which sounds crazy. But that was the character I envisioned playing through most of the game with. I've just been kind of going in order of the epic quests, and Before the Shadow is set before where I would continue with my main. But I'm very close to being done. There's a task board out here. Hold on. I just noticed that. I might be making use of that task board. Ooh, there's somebody I can talk to here as well. Oops. I believe this is who I'm gonna want to talk to. And then bingo.
How can I be of service?
Nice. Now, I believe this might be...
I cannot imagine a more different common room than the ponies.
This will be the end of the 2 taverns. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.